The idea of this art piece was brought up from a friend telling me about a social media post. Seeing as it's the holiday season, I wanted to share, referring to the most pure beings we've been graced to have, which include the concept of Baby Yoda, made viral from the Star Wars show Mandalorian, Baby Groot, which originated from the self-sacrificing third act from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie into Volume 2, all riding in a cart pushed by Keanu Reeves. I wanted to step up the idea into involving a film he voiced that premiered earlier in 2019. A small little indie film called Toy Story 4, under the role of Duke Caboom. Not to spoil the film, but Duke Caboom is a Canadian-based stuntman action figure not too different from the renowned Evel Knievel. Fun fact, just as the character Duke Caboom rides a motorcycle, so does the actor that voices him in real life. Referred to the brand Arch Motorcycles. The whole process started with figuring out the scale of the characters in relation to the canvas, so I began by sketching stick figures as placeholders. Baby Yoda was the newest star of the show, so I wanted him centralized, which worked in the favor of other characters posed near, as if it were a nativity scene, featuring baby Jesus being born. For Baby Groot, his personality of being a bit more playful, it was fitting to have him riding a bit under strain, so it could be either on the back of the motorcycle, but eventually I wanted to have him on the shoulder. Next was the process of deciding how to pose him, having him barely hanging on, or in a playful manner. Judging by the wholesome tone, I felt it was better to have him iconically dancing with a foot kicking upwards. Duke Caboom's design reminded me of a Ned Flanders type of styling, meets the Orange County Choppers guy's walrus mustache. Eyes are the keys to expression, so it was some trial and error with the shape of it, either sticking to the reference design or going my particular style with extra chibiness. The eyebrows dictated how big I could go, but thankfully they somewhat mimicked his trailing mustache. The eyes of Baby Yoda and Baby Groot were the hardest to lock down, as the references had different reflective light in a variety of shapes based on their unique anatomy. Both being aliens, I took liberties and went a little cartoony, but generally the same shape as the originals, only close to the universe's light source in the picture. In the angled perspective, I almost forgot about the rear wheels, so basing off general knowledge of bikes, I drew in motorcycle parts of the shocks, fenders, exhaust, and coordinated colors to match the Canadian flag colors of red and white. In any chibi design, there are some general ratios of head to eyes to body proportions that instinctively clue us into feeling things appear to be cute, and I hope that this achieves it well. I'm the Abandoned Hero, where I do things that spark joy, or just do things wrong so you don't have to. Check me out on twitch.tv/abandonedhero, completely free, and also give a follow on Instagram and also on YouTube. That notification helps me out a lot, and your comments are surely welcome. Happy holidays, and I'll be uploading a lot more in 2020.